Okay, good morning class. Today we are going to learn about the numericals on unit number 2. So first is your GI method, which is known as your group index method. And here the group index is given by 0.2a plus 0.005a plus 0.01 BD, in which A is that portion of percentage of subgrade soil passing 75 micron ISC greater than 35 and not exceeding 75, expressed as a positive whole number 0 to 40. So the minimum number is 35 and maximum is 75 and the whole number is 0 to 40. That is, if you calculate A and if it is greater than 40, then you have to take the whole number 40, and if it is less than 40, then you will take the whatever value you are getting. So next is that B is that portion of the percentage of subgrade soil passing ISC greater than 15 and not exceeding 55, expressed as a positive whole number 0 to 40. So again here the minimum value is 15 and maximum value is 55. So the value if lies between 0 to 40, then it's okay, but it's greater than 40, then you will take the value 40. So here in A you will take the minimum value 35 and in B you will take the minimum value 15. Then C equals to that portion of numerical liquid limit greater than 40 and not exceeding 60 and expressed as a positive number 0 to 20, and that portion of the numerical plasticity index greater than 10 and not exceeding 30, expressed as a positive whole number 0 to 20, C and D. So the higher the group index of the subgrade, the lower is the strength and greater the thickness of the subgrade is required. So this is how you need to calculate the thickness with respect to group index method. So classification of soil, GI soil type. So these are the classification. If the value lies between 0 to 8, soil is good quality. If it lies between 8 to 12, soil is medium quality. And if it lies between 12 to 20, then the soil is poor quality soil. So this is how you have to take the classification of soil. So first numerical, calculate the group index data and classify the soil and comment about the soil quality and characteristics of the soil. So passing 425 micron 76%, passing 75 micron 59%, liquid limit is 53%, plastic limit is 28%. So this is how it is given to you. Whenever the value is passing to 425 micron, we don't have to take it, since you know that A, B, C, D are having the minimum ISC we are taking is 75 micron. So the value we are taking from 75 micron, not for 425. So this you should note down. So the first value GI, we have written the formula. So A value, percentage passing through 75 micron ISC is 59, and minimum value as we have seen earlier was 35. So 59 minus 35 will give you 24. So 35 कहाँ से आया? So 35 we have got from here. So IS 75 micron and minimum value is 35. Similarly, minimum value for B is 15. Minimum value for C is 40. D is 10. So let us see. Next is B. So B again, IS classification 75. C 59 minus minimum value 15 will give you 44, which is greater than 40. Therefore you will take the value of B as 40. C is the liquid limit minus B. So liquid limit is 53 minus 40 will be 13. D is to be calculated with respect to plasticity index. So first plasticity index IP has to be calculated, which is WL minus WP. So 53 minus 28 will give you 25, and D is the minimum value is 10. So 25 minus 10 is 15, which is less than 20, then it's okay. So we have calculated the group index by substituting all the values in the equation 1. So you are getting the GI value as 12.36. So 12 is greater, so 12 और 20 के बीच में आया है, so that is a poor quality soil. So this is your first numerical. So remember, the minimum value of A is 35, for B is 15, and for D it is 10. So next, calculate the group index data and classify the soil and comment about the soil quality and characteristics of the soil. Passing 425 micron equals to 82%, passing 75 micron 65%, liquid limit 53 and plastic limit 16. So this is the group index formula. So A equals to passing 75 micron is given to as 65 minus minimum value 35, so this is 30. B again 65 minus minimum value 15 equals to 50, greater than 40, so B will be 40. So C equals to liquid limit minus B, 53 minus 40 will be 13. IP will be WL minus WP, that is coming to as 37, and D 37 minus minimum value 10 is greater 27, as it is greater than the whole number 0 to 20, so D you have to take as 20. Now GI value 15.95, again it is greater than 12, so the soil is of medium quality soil. So next, the value, calculate the group index data and classify the soil and comment about the soil quality and characteristics of the soil. So passing 425 micron 75%, passing 75 micron 60%, liquid limit 51 and plastic limit 28%. So this is the formula. So A will be 60 minus 35 25, B will be 60 minus 15 45, greater than 40, so B will be 40. C will be liquid limit minus B is coming to you as 11. IP equals to liquid limit minus plastic limit coming to you as 23, and D is coming to you as 13. So 13 is not greater than 20, so you will take the value 13 itself. Here it is wrong, so you will get the GI value and you have to comment it whatever answer you are getting. So next value is coming to you as North Dakota cone bearing method. So next value, calculate cone bearing for following data. Assume that the angle of cone is 7 degree 45 seconds. This is the common value, it's the standard value of cone, it is not changing. So if it is not given, you have to assume it's 7 degree 45 minutes. So these are the standard loads, and penetration is measured and given in mm. So load is always standard, which is 4.5, 9, 18 and 36, and the last value it is double, 4.5 plus 4.59, 9 plus 9 18, 18 plus 18 36, and 36 plus 36 last value will be 72. So we are not calculating that, we are calculating the value for 72 loading. So solution, this is the table you have to make. So remember this table, first is load, second is penetration, which is in mm given. If it is in mm, then you convert it into centimeter, then C is the correction applied, then corrected penetration, then radius you have to calculate by P, corrected penetration into 10 alpha, where alpha is the cone angle 7 degree 45 minutes, then area pi r square, and the cone bearing value load upon area. So this you have to calculate. So first penetration given is 21.9, next it is given to you as 32.7, 51.3, 71.6. So you are just converted into centimeter, it will be 2.19, 3.27, 5.13 and 7.16. Now we need to calculate the correction factors, which is given by P4 minus twice of P2. So here the values from 4.5 to 36 are P1, this is P1, P2, P3 and P4. So P4 value is 7.6, minus twice of this is P2 into 3.27 will give you 0.62 correction. So for all P1, P2, P3, P4 the correction value is 0.62. So write down here. So next we need to calculate the corrected pennimeter. So corrected penetration will be the penetration plus correction factor, which is 2.19, plus correction factor which you have calculated just now, C 0.62, which is coming to you as 2.81. so write down here the value will be 2.81. Similarly 3.27 plus 0.62 will give you 3.89. 5.13 plus 0.62 will give you 5.75, and 7.16 will give you plus 0.62 will give you 7.78. Now you need to calculate the radius, which is P into corrected penetration into 10 alpha. So corrected penetration P1 is 2.81 into 10 of 7 degree 45 minutes, which is coming to you as 0.382. So first value is 0.382, second value 0.529, third value 0.782, fourth value is 1.058. Then calculate area. So A will be equals to pi into AR square. So pi into 0.382 square will give you 0.459. Then pi into 0.2529 square will give you 0.879. Pi into 0.782 square will give you 1.927. Then pi into 1.058 will give you 3.516. and area, load upon area. Okay, so load is 4.5 here given, divided by 0.459 will give you 9.825, and load here is 9. So 9 divided by 0.879 will be 10.238. Then third loading is 18. So 18 divided by 1.921 will give you 9.370. And last loading is 36 divided by 3.516 will give you 10.238. We have to sum all the bearing values, so we are getting the last value as 39.671. you have to sum all the values. Okay, 9.825 plus 10.238 plus 9.370 plus 10.238 will give you 39.671. so how you will calculate the average CBV? So that will be total summation of the CBV divided by 4. Why 4? Because there are only 4 loads, so that is coming to you as 9.91 centimeter. And the thickness of the pavement, as the 36 is the last load, plus 36, then it will be 72.5 divided by average CBV raised to 0.35. this is the formula to calculate the thickness. So 32.5 divided by 9.91 raised to 0.35 will give you 32.49 centimeter thickness of the pavement. From this North Dakota cone bearing value, the ultimate thickness of the pavement is calculated. So this was the numerical. So next is calculate the cone bearing value for following data. Assume that the angle of cone is 7 degree 45 minutes. So this is load and penetration. So this is your table 4.5, 9, 18, 36. So 26, 37.8, 54.5 and 79.5 is given in mm. So converted into centimeter. So this will be 2.6, 3.78, 5.45 and 7.95. So correction will be P4 minus 2P2. So 2.6 is P1. So this is P1, P2, P3, P4. So 7.95 minus twice of 3.78 will give you 0.38 correction for all the values. So penetration you need to calculate. P1 equals to 2.6 plus 0.39 equals to 2.99. So second will be 4.17, 5.84, 8.34. Radius you need to calculate. penetration into 10 into angle 7 degree 45 minutes will give you 0.406. Next is 0.567, next is 0.794, and last is 1.135. And area pi into r square, so this is pi and r is 0.406 square will give you 0.517, 1.009, 1.908 and 4.047. so CBV value, load upon area, load is 4.5 divided by 0.517 will give you 8.7, then 8.91, then 9.09, and last value is coming to you as 8.889. Then adding all the values, summation will be 35.59. so average value will be summation divided by 4 will give you 8.89 centimeter. So thickness is coming to you as by formula 33.74 centimeter. Now again calculate the cone bearing value for following data. Assume that the angle of cone is 7 degree 45 minutes. So here load and penetration is given. Directly the penetration is given into centimeter, so no need to convert. Directly you will prepare such table. Again loading is 4.5, 9, 18, 36. Directly write down all the values of penetration. Calculate the value of C, which is coming to you as 2.21. Then calculate the value of penetration. All the values write down in the table one by one. Then calculate the value of R, which is coming to you as like this. So all the values you write down like this. ओके ए कैलकुलेट करेंगे और फिर CBV की वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करेंगे, लोड अपॉन एरिया, समेशन आ जाएगा, देन कैलकुलेट द एवरेज CBV एंड देन कैलकुलेट द थिकनेस ऑफ पेमेंट. सो दिस इज हाउ यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट द bearing value by North Dakota cone method. So next is California bearing ratio, CBR. This is a graphical method, so you will need the simple graph paper. You have to take the graph portrait so that you can plot a graph and you can calculate the CBR value. So first is soil subgrade sample was obtained from project site and CBR test was conducted at field density. The following were the results. Find the CBR value at 2.5 and 5 mm penetration and estimate the thickness of flexible crust required for wheel load of 4000 kg at 6 kg per centimeter square tire pressure. Tire pressure is less than 7, so area will be circular. So these are the given values, penetration in mm and load in kg. So by taking all these values, you have to plot the graph by taking penetration on x-axis and loading on y-axis. So this will be the graph you are getting. So this is slightly S-shaped curve. If you can see, this is S-shaped curve taking thickness in x-axis and loading in y-axis. So you need to take the curve in concave. ठीक है, तो अगर आपने इसके पहले का वीडियो देखा होगा तो उसमें दो कर्व्स बताए हैं, एस कर्व एंड concave curve. If the sample is good, then there will be only concave curve. If the sample is not good, then it will show you this S-shaped curve. So you have to convert it into a concave curve. So to convert it into concave curve, you will draw the tangent from this S-shaped line and project it on the x-axis, and where it curves from 0, that will give you the correction factor. So this is the tangent I have drawn. It is cutting here, so by this you are getting the correction from this vertical line to the tangent cut to the curve as C, and C you are coming to you as 0.6. आपका जो भी आता है आपको लेना है. For better understanding, I am taking it 0.6 since here we cannot measure. So the P for 2.5 न्यूमेरिकल में दिया है कि you need to calculate the value for 2.5 and 5 mm penetration. So penetration 2.5 will be C plus 2.5. So C is the correction. From the graph you are getting 0.6 plus 2.5, so penetration is 3.1. So for 5 it is coming to you as 5.6. Then you are getting these corrections 3.1 and 5.6. On the graph you have take the value, project on load and calculate the loading. So this is 3.1, okay, penetration for P 2.5, and when we project it on the loading, you are getting the loading for 3.1 correction 190. Then for 5.6 we have projected on the curve, and if you plot it on loading axis you will get the load as 465. So you have got the loading for penetration P 2.5 as 190 and for P5 as 465. You have to take these loadings for further calculations. So CBR value for 2.5 will be 190, we have got from ग्राफ, ठीक है, ये ग्राफ से 190 मिला और 465 हमको मिला है. So 1370 is the standard load for CBR 2.5. So you have to learn this, ठीक है. 2.5, 5, 7.5 और 10 के लिए लोडिंग स्टैंडर्ड दिए हैं बुक्स में, यू कैन रेफर दोस, और IS code also, or you can refer the IRC. And for these values 2.5, so that will be load upon standard loading. This is your test load, this is standard load into 100 will be 13.86. Again for 5 you are getting it as 22.65. you have to take the maximum CBR value which is coming to you as 22 and 22.62. so remember that for 2.5 it is 13.70 and for 5 it is 20.55. these are the standard loadings. So thickness with respect to CBR under root 1.75 P upon CBR minus A upon pi. Area equals to P upon P. 4000 loading is given to you and tire pressure is 6. So area you have known. Substituting all the values, T is given to you as 9.86 centimeter. That is coming to you as 98.6 mm. So this is most important numerical in CBR. By this you can calculate the thickness of each layer. Okay. So whenever you are doing the CBR method, you have got all the values. You can directly calculate the thickness of all the levels of the pavement if you are doing the projects. The following observations were noted in the laboratory CBR test conducted on the soil sample. Following were the test results. So this is the penetration in mm and loading in kg. It is proposed to use the following material for different pavement layer. Compacted soil with percentage CBR 6. So this is 6 over here. Okay, 6%. Poorly graded gravel CBR 25%. Well graded gravel CBR 89%. Minimum thickness of the bituminous surface may be taken as 5%. The traffic survey relief present ADT of commercial vehicle as 1000. The annual growth rate of traffic is 7%. The pavement construction to be completed in 3 years after the last traffic come, and the design the pavement section using CBR method recommended by RC assuming 15-year service life. Use CBR design chart. So this design chart or graph will be given to you and all these values are given to you. So firstly we have to draw the graph, calculate the values, test values first, and then we'll calculate CBR for layer by layer for 6%, 25 and 89%. So this is the graph. Again it is coming to you as S. So you have to apply here correction by drawing a tangent. So this is a tangent drawn here. So you are getting the correction C from 0 to the cut tangent, and the P 2.5 it is coming to you as 3 as correction factor here is 0.5. Then for P5 it is 5.5. Alright, so you are getting the values. So for 3 you will plot a line on the curve and project it on the loading. You will get the value of load as 50 here. Again you will plot for 5 and you will 5.5 and you will get the loading 72. For 2.5 it is 50 loading, and for P5 it is 72 with respect to the corrections. After doing the correction, you are getting the CBR value. Standard loading for 2.5 CBR is 1370, standard load for 5 is 2055, and CBR value you are getting 3.65 and 3.5, so maximum is 3.65. So VI, initial vehicular load 1000 CVD, 1000 is given to us. Annual road rate is 7%, which is you have to take 0.07, and service life is given to you as n equals to 15. So VN, nth vehicular, if you calculate, then VI into 1 plus R raised to n, substituting all the values, you are getting 2759. So this is your CBR curve from IRC recommended. So here all the values of VN, so our value is coming to you as 2759, which is line between 1500 to 4500. So your curve will be F, so the value lies between 1500 and 4500, so curve is F. Alright, so after getting this, you will calculate CBR and T for different levels. So first you have calculated the subgrade CBR as 3.65, then for this you are getting the T value as 58. So this is your CBR value and this is your depth, so the value is between 3 and 4. So draw a line from here and project it on F, and that you project it on depth, so that will be coming to you as 580 mm. सेंटीमीटर में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो दैट इज कमिंग टू यू एज 58. सो फॉर 6 फर्स्ट कॉम्पैक्टेड वैल्यू CBR is coming to you as 44. This is your 6 CBR. Project it on F and project it on depth, so it will be 440, so that is 44 centimeter. And for 25, this is 20, this is 30, so project from here on F and project it on depth, so that is coming to you as 180, so that will be 18 centimeter. And for 89, it is coming to you as 7.5, so this is 80, 90, and for 89 in the center on F, project it on this depth, you will get it 750, so that will be 7.5. This you have calculated. This 6, 25 and 89 previously is given in the numerical. Okay, compacted soil, well graded soil and poorly graded soil, so those values you have to take, and from these values you will draw the let me show you it. That is 15. Okay, 15. So this is compacted soil 6, then your poorly graded soil 25 and well graded soil 89. This is given to you, and you have calculated the CBR for subgrade. This is 3.6. so whatever value you are getting, that you need to calculate, so that only we have taken here. So these values 6, 25 and 89 from your numerical, and from graph you are getting these values. So if you calculate the thickness, then it is 58.44, that will give you 14, then 44 minus 18 will give you 26, and last thickness will be 18 minus 7.5, that is 10.5 centimeter. Now you will draw this. So first thickness is 7.5, it is given in the numerical. If the bearing coat is not given, then you can assume 7.5, maximum 10 centimeter. So it is given in the numerical as 7.5 centimeter. Then first thickness is coming to you as 10.5. Then second thickness it is coming to you as 26, and last thickness is coming to you as 14 centimeter. So first is your wearing coat, next is your well graded gravel with 89%, poorly graded with 25%, and compacted soil with CBR 6, and the last is subgrade with CBR 3.6, which we have calculated here. So this is how you have to draw the thickness of all the given values. So this is how you need to solve all the numerical with respect to this IRC recommended graph. So this was all for today. Thank you so much, students.